How's everybody doing today? This is Teddy Mag here. I am here with, what's your name, sir?
Don Poof, whatever you guys like to call it.
Don Poof here. We just came back from the LA regionals. Last regionals of the format before the new ban list.
Yep.
What did you play today, sir, and what were your matches? How did you do?
Alright, so today I played 60 card garbage. Just kidding, it's a Gold Pride Punk. With garbage. My highlight of the day was beating Kashtira, and the last round was against Sorcel. Unfortunately, I lost because I can't read cards, and I forgot that Ash could stop a Book of Eclipse. But anyways, this was a fun deck, and we'll just go ahead and go into it. So what I'm gonna show off first is the Punk package. So I'm deciding to play 3 Zeonmin. As a starter, searches, pay 600, lowers my life point. When he's sent to the grave, I target a Punk monster and give it 600, so that causes a lot of chain blocks. The honorary Zeonmin, 3 E-Tellies. So that's another starter. Special summon a level 3 or lower psychic. So then I ended up playing 2 Foxy Tune, 2 Ogre Dances, 1 Deer Notes, 1 Sure Goose Guy, 1 Wagon, and 1 Spider. And then for the spells traps for the Punk, I play only 1 Punk Jam Session. This is like basically my Pot of Greed. And the last one is the Dangerous Goblin. So that is the Punk engine that I run. Gold Pride. I'm running 3 Leons, 3 Gold Pride Leons. So with all the Gold Pride, if my life points are lower than my opponent's, I go ahead and special summon them. And what Leon does is grab a Gold Pride monster from my graveyard to the field. But if I use that effect, I'm locked to only Gold Pride from the extra deck. Next, I play 3 Gold Pride carries. Same thing, all Gold Prides with less life points than the opponent. Special summon. This one specials the trap. Oh, get the trap. And also I forgot to mention, during your opponent's turn, he's a synchro. Quick synchro. And then last for the monsters, I play 2 Gold Pride Roller Baller. He's the quick fusion during your opponent's main phase. For the spells and traps, I decided to run 2 Gold Pride Better Luck Next Time. Searches Gold Pride monster, take damage, and then if at any point an extra deck monster returns back to the extra deck, I go ahead and get to draw a card. For the traps, I run 2 Gold Pride Starter Engines. I think this is really good at 2. Whether it's a 40 card version, whether it's a 60 card version, it does not matter. This is like one of the most important cards you can have, because all you can do is just like maybe set this and maybe 1 other card or so, and you still have like some sort of protection, because it gets to special out any of your Gold Pride, and also it destroys your opponent's monster. So that's the Gold Pride engine. So generic hand trap stuffs for the monsters. I play double Ash Blossom. I play double Kashtira Fenrir, 2 Drone Lockbirds. I decided to play a mini Gamma package, so 2 Gammas and Driver. So these are the generic stuff. that you have for the hand traps. But going on to my spice and why I say this deck is garbage. This I believe is one of like the craziest techs that I've done in a while, and it's I think one of the most fun part I've ever had. I actually play 2 garbage ogres. So what he basically does is once per turn I could discard this card and add a garbage lord. But this has to hit graveyard, so I couldn't play it. You can't play it under shifter or anything else. But with him, I search garbage lords, and so with this is amazing because he's a level 5 dark, and he sets up easy, quick level 8 plays for synchros. The only thing, if you're going to use him for an exceeds material, he can only be used for a XYZ for a dark monster. And then I ended up playing 1 Nibiru and 1 Lava Bolt. So that's it for the monsters. Spells. Another spice that I decided to play was 3 Ready Fusions. I'll go ahead and show you my extra deck once and explain why. Then I decided to play 2 Smart Worlds. It's starters. It searches Yamen or anything else that I kind of really need. This deck is pretty much searchable through anything, right? Search anything. I also decided to play 2 Book of Moon. I think Book of Moon was actually pretty good. I don't know. I found it pretty fun. And then I played 2 Tactics, and I saw Deck Profile play this, and I was very surprised. I actually liked it. It was 2 Dark Mastery, the Spirits of Mastery. This searches out a level 8 Fiend. So my targets would be a Lava Golems if I needed it, or if I needed a Punk card. Guess what? This Punk card, Ogre Dance, is a level 8 Fiend. So I was able to search it out and combo from there. So that was pretty nice. Then to finish it all up, to cross out designators, since we're still kind of in a draw format until June 5th, this really facilitated to, like, you know, go against Droll, Ash. I run you know, books, imperms and stuff like that. And the one-ups, Instant Fusion and Tactics. I definitely have a lot of normal spells, so thrusts were okay. And then for my only traps, I play 2 Infinite Imperms. This is also a cross-out target. But also good if I didn't have any monsters and I needed to negate stuff.
But how was garbage?
The garbage, well, unfortunately I didn't get to show off my garbage deck because it was shy, but testing was spectacular. So my Ready Fusion targets, I'm gonna go ahead extra deck 1 Fusionist, because it's a normal fusion monster. It's also a beast, so if I there can only be 1, I can special summon them out. I play a Deep Sea Shark. The reason why I play Deep Sea Shark, he's a level 5 and he's a water. And one of the plays is the Emancipator Dragite, requires a water. And with my Instant Fusion, Ready Fusion, if I do anything with this, I could just send it to the grave, synchro for it, and I have an automatic water just in case. And one of my favorite cards that I decided to love, an Instant Fusion and a Ready Fusion target, was a Sea Monster of Theseus. He's a level 5 tuner. This facilitated a lot of my Baron plays because I Ready Fusion, Instant Fusion, and I could either special summon the Garbage Lord, by paying 2,000, or special summon Rollerballer. So, you know, regardless, I was synchroing that turn.
It was set.
And then I play one Uki P.U.N.K Rising card, standard, and then for the Pride Fusion, Pinballer. This is like one of the best things that was needed, because if my life points are lower, it can't be effects or can't be negated. The activation or the effect can't be negated, so they can't even attempt to activate like a strike or anything like that, or things that usually counter effects, or they can't be veilered or improved. And then for the synchros, I run 1-star Leon, good, life points are lower, gain attack and pop a monster, and then at the end phase, he sends back to the extra deck. The same thing with the baller. If I use his effect, back to the extra deck, and with better luck next time, I get to draw. I decided to play one Punk Dragon, one Emancipator Dragite. One of my favorite cards all time, did very well, was the Scarlight Red Dragon Archfiend. I could go in time, special summon stuff, blow up stuff, and attack. So this was good. This was actually used today. Then Baron is Baron. And then the Amazing Dragon, standard in any Punk deck. And then the last is Psychic Punisher. And for the Exceeds, I run just one Gold Pride Chariot Carry. It searches for my trap, a spell or trap, Gold Pride spell? Let me say just spell.
Is that a Starlight?
It's a Starlight. And it's a spell searcher. So this was one of the things it needed. And then it's also like a Foolish Burial. And then again, it goes back to the extra deck. So I get to draw at the end phase next time. And then just one Hope Harbinger and Zeus. So that's what I ended up playing. I'll show off my side deck because it was just my preference. I ended up playing 2 DD Crow because I was scared of the Ibly, the gimmick puppet, all that good stuff. Also Pearly, this gets all their spells and traps that target. I decided to play 2 Hate Runade because this deck has very bad matchup against back row established stuff. So all I do is use this. I either force an activation or everything gets sent back to the hand. To stop effects, 2 Dark Road Remorse, spell or traps removal, Cosmic Cyclone, spell or trap removal, 2 Lightning Storms, also for the monster, but I did more for the spell and traps. I think one of the MVPs that I've had, and it actually went well for me even though I did lose my matches, is Anti-Spell. This is how I won against your matchup. Amazing. And last but not least, 2-Dimensional Fissure. So yeah, that's my garbage Punk Pride deck. I had fun with it. Hopefully I'll continue to run it. Probably gonna run a 45 card version, 48 card version. But yeah, so that's that.